Hello guys, this is Al from Open Source Channel. Welcome again to episode on how to. Don't forget to browse all my videos, like, share. The more you share, the more videos I can do. Don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell icon so you get notified for the future tutorials that I make. So this is the sequel of my last tutorial in regards of the top 4 WordPress themes. And today we're going to talk about my top 4 plugins that I usually use to create websites. So without any delay, let's go and start. The first one is Elementor. When you go, for example, on this template, the Astra template, as you can see here, I already imported one of the templates and I have chosen the Elementor plugin. This is the actual basic plugin that I usually use to create. It's much easier to use, and there are a lot of other free plugins that you can actually attach to Elementor, so you get more, more widgets, so you can actually build better websites. As you can see here, there's a lot of things you can go through it. Again, this is not an Elementor or any other plugins tutorial. This is just to show you which one I usually use to create websites. You can have a role manager now. A lot of stuff are pro, by the way, but all the basics are all free, and that's enough to build websites. In fact, the one I just showed you earlier on was made with a free Elementor. Another feature I like about Elementor, literally just add this replace URL, and it's a great just in case you change the URL, for example, because you might do it, for example, locally, and then you go live, and you can do it from a local domain to a proper live domain. Of course, you can have the maintenance mode. Everything is already included, and you can choose the template that you need to create by using the actual builder. Now, the first thing I'm going to do now, I'm going to quick edit the home page. So I'm going to show you a little bit more about Elementor there inside, and then we go for the next plugin. Here we go. We just loaded the Elementor builder. And what I really like about this builder is you can actually change everything on the fly, as you can see here. And you don't have to go through the code. You don't need to code, you don't need to know nothing about coding. And everything is visually and easy to use. You can change the color of the text. You can change the typography of the text, the size, the lot. Everything can be done under the builder itself. As you can see as well, you can change the color. And we go back to the fonts, where you can actually search for the fonts, or just go through the list. That's up to you. I'm going to change the lato, for example. As you can see, it's been changed straight away. There we go. We'll go back to the default. The size. No, let's go back here. There we go. Let's go and change the size, as you can see. And another thing about Elementor, you can actually have a look before you can actually publish to the desktop, tablet, and mobile. And you can actually optimize each one of them. As you can see here, I'm changing the size of the text for the mobile and the tablet. Very easy to use, very intuitive, and well, to me, Elementor is the top if you really, if you're really serious in creating websites. Alright, so now we're going to leave the builder and we go back to the dashboard of the WordPress. And we go into the next plugin. So let's go back to the plugin. And I'm going to show you the contact form 7. On this occasion, the Astra has installed WP forms, but I do like using Contact Form 7, as I'm going to show you in a few minutes. Very easy to create forms, very easy to edit, and there is also, I'm going to leave the link or perhaps the card of another tutorial I made on how to stylize the those contact form. It's very easy. Here we go. I'm going to say contact, and this is the actual Contact Form 7, how to style the form. Very easy to use, and as you will see, it's very simple. And again, you don't have to use any kind of code. And this particular one, Contact Form 7, if you go to, for example, the plugins, and I'm going to show you that there are tons of other plugins that can actually complement the Contact Form 7. For example, you can add databases, you can add, for example, captures, and many other things. All you got to do is just say CF7, and a full list of other plugins that complement this plugin will come up here. As you can see, there are about 12 pages. And again, this is another thing I will use, is the advanced form database. And what it is, every single time that someone just submit a form, you get the actual results inside this database. There are two available: the Contact Form 7 database and this one here, the Contact Form DB. I like them both, you know, but it's up to you which one you want to use. They're equally good. For any other information about Contact Form 7, don't forget you can go to the Contact Form 7 website, where you can find all the documentation and again all the implementation you can actually use to create a very good forms. So now let's go and let's talk about Rank Math. Rank Math is the other plugin I like to use for SEO. Very simple to use, and it attaches automatically to Google, where you can actually focus on some of the keywords. And to be honest with you, since I've been using Rank Math, you know, to do websites, a lot of people I know, they all told me, thanks to this plugin, my website ranks much better with Google. It's very simple to go through. You can go to easy, advanced, just go next, and it's very simple to, you know, to implement. And again, if you go just SEO, you can import all the settings, the metadata, the redirection, the blocks, everything will automatically be redirected, as you can see now on the screen. It's also important to ensure you got all the information about your website correctly, so you can actually get all that information through Google. And don't forget to authorize Google as well with the Webmaster Tools, so everything is working together. So yeah, as I said, this is the third plugin I like to use, and again, simple to use. And I would do, you know, as I said, those top four, and I use all the time for my web design. Now, the fourth and last plugin I would like to talk about is for backing app. Very important, something you always need to have in your portfolio. And I like to use WPVivid Backup plugin. Again, this is another simple plugin to back up your website. You can schedule it, you can do it manually, as I'm going to show you now. And I also got how to use it. I got another tutorial that I made not so long ago. You can just go and search for WPVivid, and as you can see here, the actual plugin tutorial you can find on my list. Now, without any delay, I'm going to show you how simple. Once you actually done it, all you got to do is click backup. You also attach it with the main WP. This is the plugin that perhaps I'm going to talk in the future, and that shows you how to maintain multiple websites made on WordPress in one dashboard. Again, as you can see, just click on backup, and your files and database are all backed up, and you will see in the backup section below. Once that has been done, it's very simple, one click to restore. And again, you can actually schedule it. All you got to do, just click or check the box there, enable backup schedule, and you can do every 12 hours, every day, every week, fortnightly, monthly, is up to you. And you also choose what you want to back up. Database files is up to you. Again, you have the choice as well to leave it on the actual server, or you can actually send it to your Dropbox or Google Drive and whatever. So guys, thank you so much for joining me for these small tutorials, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please just leave a like, and I'll see you next time for a new tutorial.